Now let's start with the next item. The next item is honorarium. Honorarium, right? So first of all, you learn to pronounce it. This is honorarium. Now this is also another item. This must be a new term for you. So let's understand its meaning first. What is the meaning of honorarium? See, children, honorarium means, let me clear this thing to you by giving an example. You must have seen that on Teachers' Day or on Children's Day or on your annual functions, always your school invites a chief guest. The chief guest come, you deliver your speeches in front of him, you deliver your programs in front of him. After that, chief guest come and he gives you a motivational lecture, he shares some knowledge with you, right? So he is doing an activity, he is sharing a knowledge with you. Now, whatever activity he is doing, he can basically charge for that activity, but he is not charging any amount from school for that. He can take money from school for that lecture or from that knowledge which he is sharing from you, but he is not taking anything. So you became very happy. Your organization become very, very happy about that. And just to show your gratitude, whatever thing in return you're giving or presenting to your chief guest, you may give a bouquet, you may present a bouquet to him, or you may give any memento as a remembrance of this event to him, or you may organize any lunch or dinner for him, right? So in presenting that gratitude, whatever expense is being incurred by school, that expense is being named as honorarium. जितना भी खर्चा अपने ग्रैटिट्यूड को दिखाने के लिए आप करोगे, उसे ऑनोरेरियम कहते हैं. आपने कोई बुके दिया, आपने कोई मोमेंटो दिया, आपने कोई इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कर दिया, आपने कोई लंच ऑर्गेनाइज कर दिया, जैसे आपने कोई स्नैक्स ऑर्गेनाइज कर दिए, कोई टी पार्टी, हाई टी, कुछ भी ऑर्गेनाइज कर दिया आपने अपने चीफ गेस्ट के लिए. सो उसका जो भी एक्सपेंस होता है उसको हम ऑनोरेरियम कहते हैं. और वो ग्रैटिट्यूड किस चीज़ के? ऐसा कोई भी काम जो आपके चीफ गेस्ट करेंगे, कोई लेक्चर देने का, जिसके लिए वो पैसे चार्ज कर सकते हैं पर वो नहीं कर रहे हैं. और जब वो पैसा चार्ज नहीं कर रहे हैं तो आप यही चीज़ एक थैंकफुलनेस दिखाने के लिए या एक ग्रैटिट्यूड दिखाने के लिए आप जो भी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें आप उनके लिए करेंगे, उस खर्चे को आप ऑनोरेरियम कहते हैं. नाउ ऑनोरेरियम, so you know that this is a revenue. See, this is a revenue expenditure. It is an expenditure but of a revenue nature. Means एक बार करोगे तभी खत्म हो जाएगा, लंबे टाइम के लिए तो आपके बिजनेस में वो नहीं रहेगा. So it is of a revenue nature and it is an expense of course. So whatever expense is that, it will come on the debit side, means the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. Now let's study the next item, that is the revenue expenses. Revenue expenses means day to day business चलाने में non profit organization के जो भी expenses, जो भी छोटे छोटे खर्चे आ रहे हैं. बड़ा खर्चा means expenditure, छोटे खर्चे means expenses. Whatever day to day expenses are there, उन्हें हम revenue expenses कहते हैं. और वो कहाँ पे जाएंगे? आपके expenditure side में income and expenditure account के. Next is revenue receipts. Now revenue receipts, again by name it is suggesting that what it is. Revenue receipts means small receipts which you are receiving or earning in non-profit organization from its day-to-day activities. Whatever small income, whatever small money you are earning is known as revenue receipts. And all the revenue receipts, where these receipts are included? These receipts are included on the income side, means on the credit side of your income and expenditure account. Now next is capital expenditure. Again by name you may tell it that what it is. Capital expenditure, now it is a big expenditure, huge money is involved in it. That's why it is not known as capital expense, that it is known as capital expenditure. So capital expenditure means whenever you are spending money to purchase any asset. ठीक है, आप अपना कोई एसेट खरीदने के लिए जब भी कोई खर्चा करेंगे तो उसको कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर मानते हैं. ऐसे एक्सपेंडिचर जिससे हमारे एसेट्स इंक्रीज हो, उसको हम कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर कहते हैं, राइट? तो कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर कहाँ आएगा? पहली बात तो ये इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में नहीं जाएगा. इट विल गो टू योर बैलेंस शीट एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एक्सपेंडिचर योर एसेट्स विल इंक्रीज. कंपनी में कोई नया एसेट आ सकता है या पुराना एसेट ही और इंक्रीज हो सकता है, तो ये कहाँ पे जाएगा? आपकी एसेट साइड में, राइट? So now the next is capital receipt. Now what do you mean by capital receipt? Very simple. You have studied about in your class about it in your class 11th. Capital receipt means any such receipt by which your liability increases. ऐसा कोई भी पैसा जिसके अगेंस्ट आपको अपनी सर्विसेज अभी देनी है, ठीक है, उसे हम कैपिटल रिसीट्स कहते हैं, और वो बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट होता है. कैपिटल नेचर का हुआ तो ऑल कैपिटल नेचर आइटम्स विल बी इंक्लूडेड इन बैलेंस शीट. दिस विल गो इन द बैलेंस शीट. लेकिन इससे हमारी लाइबिलिटी इंक्रीज होती है, हमें अपनी सर्विसेज देनी पड़ेंगी उनको, तो लाइबिलिटी इंक्रीज होंगे. देन कैपिटल रिसीट्स विल गो ऑन विच साइड? ऑन दी लाइबिलिटी साइड्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कैपिटल रिसीट का मैं आपको एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. If we talk about fund-based accounting, then any specific donation that will come in your capital receipt, and any tournament fund, you can say, any pavilion fund, that will come in your capital receipt. Now, children, this is all about your items, important items which come in your income and expenditure account. Now, after this, I'll explain you about few more items, but I'll teach you them by solving them. Those are the different sections. For example, cost of goods sold, cost of material good. They're one and same thing. So next topic is cost of goods sold.